A lot of YouTube creators don't consider that most viewers on YouTube subscribe to a channel on the front of that channel page, which means it's very important that the design there, especially that header image, is really critical to get them to quickly be like, oh yeah, I want to subscribe to this channel, and quickly click that subscribe button. Today I have a guest with me, Karen Cavett, who's going to share with you some of her tips and ideas of how you should design the header image for maximum results. That's coming up. Hey guys, my name is Tim Schmoyer and welcome to Video Creators. This channel is all about helping you guys grow your YouTube audience so you can spread a message that reaches people and changes their life. And if you want to reach those people over and over and over again, you got to get them to subscribe. And if they're subscribing on the front of your channel, that header image is the first thing they're going to see. So you really got to pull them in quick with that. Now, if you don't know who Karen is, she's been an active YouTube creator for almost 10 years now and has a channel about design and crafting. So she knows design principles very well, as well as this YouTube platform very well, and brings her best knowledge here together for you guys. And then after she shares hers, I'll come on and share some of my best tips and ideas and perspective on this as well.
Hi Tim, thanks so much for having me on your channel. When it comes to your YouTube banner, I have 7 tips that hopefully will help you guys out. Number 1, try to limit the amount of information that you're putting on your banner so that people don't get overwhelmed. You might want to put your channel name, a call to action saying subscribe, your video schedule, and a tagline. And really, that's all that you need. Maybe even just 1 or 2 or 3 of those things. This one's pretty basic, but if you haven't put a lot of thought into your branding yet, something to think about. Make sure that your banner matches the rest of your branding, and make sure that it is representative of the look and feel that you're going for in your channel. Consistency is what's going to make your channel look professional. Before just jumping into Photoshop, do your research. Look at what other companies and other YouTube channels that have similar demographics are designing for their branding. Gather a bunch of images of how they're all promoting their content. What similar color schemes do you see? What similar typography? Maybe you can use some of that stuff in your own branding. If you're a personality-based channel, if your face is in a lot of your videos, have a photo shoot to get high-quality photos of yourself. Really think about your background, your hair, your outfit, your expression, and whether that matches the type of content that you're producing. All right, this is one of my favorites, the glance test. When you're designing your banner, just glance at it for just a second and see what stands out. Think about what is the most important information that you're trying to communicate and see if that jumps out at you if you just glance at your design for a second or two. Be really careful of putting text onto busy backgrounds because it can get really hard to read, and you want to make it as easy as possible for everyone to understand what you're trying to communicate. Always, always, always ask a friend to look at your banner before you finalize anything. It is so helpful to get a fresh pair of eyes on your design, and they're gonna see things that you definitely missed from just staring at the same design for hours on end. And finally, when in doubt, keep it simple. It is so much more important to communicate your information effectively than it is to try to show off being flashy with all kinds of Photoshop effects. So good luck with your designing, and back to you, Tim.
Thank you so much for those tips, Karen, and a few other things from my perspective for the rest of you guys. That header image really needs to communicate to your target audience really quickly. It needs to make that person feel like, oh, like I feel like this channel could be for me. Like it has to hook them and draw them in. And then 2, it also needs to make them feel like, okay, yes, this is for me, but there's a value here that I want to consume. Like, what is the value proposition of your channel to your target audience, and how do you visually communicate that? Now, if you really want to dig into this and take this topic seriously, Karen has a full 20-minute video, which I will link up down below, or a card around here will pop up, where she goes through all these principles and much more in detail, walking you through a channel she's actually designing. So if you want to see practically how a lot of this advice actually works itself out on a channel, I highly recommend you go and watch that video. She also has an ebook that I'll link down below as well that will walk through these principles step by step and teach you how to really design a really good visually pleasing header image that converts it well for you. It's only a couple bucks. I don't get any kickback from it. I just want to give you guys great resources to help you guys grow your channel. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments below about what principles have you found to be true and effective in growing your YouTube audience as far as designing that header image and converting those viewers into subscribers. And the rest of you guys, read the comments people are leaving down there. You will learn a ton from them, probably even more than you learned in this video, because the people here at this community are awesome. And if you're not a part of this community, I'd love to have you subscribe. This channel is all about helping you guys grow your YouTube audience so you can spread a message that reaches people and changes their life. And thank you for letting me and Karen be a small part of that with you guys here today. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next week for another YouTube training video. See you then. Bye.